Says Gary used to toss everything. Like he'd just be, and he did it always with his wedding ring. And I used to yell at him because it'd go like rolling and it'd be under the convector. And I'd be like, Gary. And I saw Stephen at this one day, just standing there talking, like tossing something. And I thought, honest to goodness, he like has mannerisms of Gary's, and he only had 13 months with him. Studious-wise, Lauren's more like him, but personality-wise, Stephen is, to me, much more like Gary was. He was real bright, and within his company, he moved up really. He was actually a director of research and development, and then the company kind of downsized, and that's the first area to go. So then he became a sales engineer, and he hated that because he had a territory. And that's actually why he stayed late at the aluminum anodizers council meeting in Chicago, because he had gotten some type of a little business nibble, and he could have been on one of 3 flights, and it was just a standby thing. And he just said, whenever I get done and get out of there, I'm getting on one of them. And so that's why we were in limbo for a while, you know, hanging on to like, yeah, maybe he didn't get on that flight. But we knew as the night went on and he didn't get home, we knew.
I mean, I think, yeah, definitely with those stories that we've heard and all of that, he's kind of, you know, just a reminder to, like, always live your life and to, you know, never let, you know, moments pass you by. Just, I remember it was amazing to hear all the stories by, 33? He, you know, had tons of adventures, went, you know, traveling for work, got his degree, you know, went skydiving, spelunking, did all this crazy stuff, skiing, caving, yeah, you know, like excellent marksman skills, all that other stuff that, you know, he just enjoyed living life and doing what he wanted to do and, you know, had a plan to make that all happen.
I always feel him, it doesn't matter where I'm at. You know, I'll just be doing something and I don't even realize it. I'll remember someone telling me a story about my dad and it's like, oh, I could seen him doing this.
I definitely feel like he's, you know, like watching over me, proud of me, you know. Like we, a couple of years ago had a really crazy incident. Somebody walking around the crash site had found his work ID, and it was completely out of the blue.
It was sparkling in the sun. They saw something.
It was sticking out of the dirt.
Yeah, I walked over and it was like his work ID.
Yeah, and after, you know, of course, all that time, you know, perfectly preserved, we could see his picture, his signature, social security number, everything. And, you know, just to, you know, be able to have that at that point in time, it felt, you know, more than coincidental.
Yeah.
Just sort of, you know, a reminder to keep up the good work for both of us.